name is Joy Eyre, and my company is Freedom with Joy. I'm proud to bring you Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. As you might know, Robin lost her voice last year, and when she is healed, she will be back offering Mystic Radio live.
Welcome to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical Mount Shasta. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio. And if you're listening on the radio, WEMJ in Laconia, New Hampshire, it's on Saturday. Hello, I'm Bob Bordenero, Robin's husband and producer of Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. Robin and I welcome our listeners from all over the world to call the show today. It's your calls and questions that make our live call-in show so intriguing. So, if you think about it, and you want to talk to Robin, and today is the day, pick up the phone. Give us a call now. Talk to her on Mystic Radio.
Welcome to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. I am Robin Alexis, and I'm here with my beloved husband who has put together an amazing show for us today on this full moon and spring equinox. I'm sure folks out there are feeling the potent frequency. I certainly am. I'm in a really, really deep space, and I look forward to listening to whoever has the courage to call in today and speak with me. That is what makes this show so different, is that I am here to listen to you. And I look forward to hearing what you have to say and seeing how I can assist you to become more self-empowered, to make your own decisions based on your own discernment. We do encourage you to never surrender your free will or personal responsibility to us or to anyone else. Bob and I feel that it is important for us each to enhance our own ability to know, trust, and act upon our own knowing. So that's what I want to hear from you, is how can I help you develop that skill set?
Now, when you call in, you have one question, and if you're on hold, and we have some people on hold today, that's great. We'll get to you in a little while. You have one question to ask Robin, so make it a good one, and she can be of service to you in many ways. She can teach you how to manage your own energy and help you get the clarity about the choices you have to make in life. She can tell you about your past lives, as she's a medium, and she can talk to babies, people, or pets who've transitioned to the other side, and she can rebalance your energy. So we have a great show for you coming up today with our courageous callers. Callers, important, please pay attention. This is a radio show, and we may come to you at any minute. And please take your phone off speaker and turn off your radio or computer before you get on the call with Robin, so she can hear you clearly and serve you.
And this is Appointment Radio. It's every Wednesday at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. You might find it a charming thing for yourself to do, to put in your cell phone on your alarm, repeat for 12 noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesdays, and then put the phone number in your phone, 888-298-5569, and then we can have fun every week together.
So, I am going to play the gong and clear the energy for the show today, and then we're going to get to your calls.
And I do want to say something about clearing the energy. I've been having this very strange experience this morning where I feel like a Yeti, Sasquatch, Bigfoot, I don't know what all you want to call it, but I can feel the presence of really strong in my field this morning, and I do consider them very benevolent beings. So I just wanted to share with people that it must be here for the show, and it feels really, really nice. It's very fifth dimensional, so if you want to vibe into that, go ahead.
Okay. Should I clear the energy with the gong?
Yes, please. It's a little weird, actually, but it feels very, very benevolent, so I'll go with it.
Okay, let's get to our callers. We've got, up number one, we've got John from Colorado. Oh. John, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. John, you're on with Robin Alexis.
Hello, Bob. Hello, Robin. Thank you for taking my call.
Yes, how may we serve you?
I wanted to just check in with my puppy, Suki. I guess she's not necessarily a puppy anymore. She was over a year now. But she is exhibiting some strange behaviors, and I can't quite get into her mind, and I was hoping that maybe you could connect with her. She seems to be getting up.
She's definitely... I'm sorry, she's already communicating, yeah. She's troubled by the earthquakes in Colorado, in other areas that she feels are imminent. She's sort of feels pacing to me. She feels like there's a little bit of a hyper frequency. And later on in the show, we're going to be talking about someone who you might want to make an appointment with. So continue to listen to the show. But I've got contact with her. She's showing me that she has contact with some star beings. And she's talking about how they are also here because of potential Earth situations that they all feel are imminent. They're not necessarily caused from fracking or from any other type of human activity. They feel like they are something that is, there's a pulse wave that appears to be coming towards this planet that's from some energy systems that are unfamiliar to the planet, that we talk about sometimes that the human DNA has no background in its history to cope with certain things that we experience as humans. So, for example, like cell phone pulsations or even the internet, different things that we experience that our ancestors didn't experience, we are developing the physicality and the programs in our DNA, which will then influence what the future DNA looks like to be able to have a harmonious mutual reciprocity with those types of vibrations. The same is true. This is your dog speaking. The same is true for the Earth, that the Earth is experiencing now and is going to continue to experience an increase of pulsations that it has no previous or prior experience in understanding how to respond to, and therefore it may have a hiccup in its approach and how it's going to orchestrate the communication with these particular vibrations. Your dog is saying that there's nothing that we can do about prohibiting those vibrations coming towards the planet because they've already accessed us. So it's more about us understanding that these things are beginning to occur and that we can just bolster our own stability in how we are going to respond to them as these things happen. She says that we call them climate change, and that's true, but there's also this other activity that is starting to go on. And she says that many of us already have multi-dimensional DNA, and so we may have some experiential vibrations in us from other DNA that we carry within ourselves that understands how to manage these types of activities and pulsations that may have come to us when we were inhabiting other forms of life on other planets. And Suki is saying that that's why I am experiencing the Yeti in my field today, that it has come to assist me in being able to cope with being on the planet as it's having these pulsations. So I know I'm throwing a lot at you, but Suki speaking very quickly. John, how do you feel about what I am hearing that Suki is saying? Is this resonating to you, or do you need to recalibrate or reassess what I'm receiving from her?
No, everything you're saying is resonating with me, with the Sasquatch beings and then the pulsations coming towards Earth, and I understand where those are coming from.
Do you want to tell us where they're coming from?
They're coming from the planet Nibiru.
Nibiru, okay.
It's making its 36,000 year cycle back around. And as we all know, it uses Mars as a jump planet to access Earth, and then we have the potential of being revisited by our friends the Anunnaki.
Aha. Well, that's very much resonating with me because as an Aries, I have Mars in my sun sign. So that was very helpful information for me, and I'm getting a lot of strength coming into my field that I didn't have before, and I'm being guided to respond to what you just said as more information and energies are coming in, that this is a systems that we can bring in and utilize to create health and wellness in our fields. So we don't have to stack this new energy on pre-existing vibrations within us. we can just receive it and recalibrate our abilities to receive it and just go with it. And it's interesting because someone texted me this morning and said, would you explain the idea of calibration and recalibration in a very deep way? And when I got the text, I was like, I did not understand what this woman was saying. I knew she was onto something, but I didn't get it. I do get it now. And what I feel that it is that as we are recalibrating, we don't have to calibrate into something that was already a pre-existing condition within our field. We can recalibrate to this new energy and just go with that. My mother, who's deceased, is coming in too, and she says, to put it in an old-fashioned Yankee way, it's let sleeping dogs lie. So we don't have to wake up our pre-existing DNA in order to receive this. We can just let that lie and take in this new energy. Does that? Oh, Bob's going to say something.
Well, I pulled up the definition of calibration. Would you like me to
Please,
read it?
Bob.
This is out of the dictionary. And
Okay.
This is calibration, the action or process of calibrating an instrument or experimental readings. So this means refiguring,
Yes.
calibrating. I wonder if I put in calibrate because it says the process of calibration, but go ahead with you and I'll.
Well, I just feel like this is a recalibration to a whole different system, like a different star system, and we can just step into it. It's very quantum. And I'm actually getting more specific information, but before I go there, John, is there something that you also wanted to say?
To what Bob was speaking about, it sounds like recalibration. Is this what I'm hearing? Does that sound more to it, Bob?
Yes, and I pulled up the word calibrate, and it is mark with a standard scale of reading. So basically, you calibrate an instrument, you change it and redefine it and make it more accurate. And so to recalibrate would be do it again because it's out of calibration.
Yeah, and in this situation, we're being told we can recalibrate to a whole different system that we can keep calibrating to after we recalibrate to the new system. So I want to thank Suki because her strange behavior is what got you to call into the show. And thank you, John. Oh my gosh, my heart is so full with love for this energy that's flowing in. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, wait.
Oh.
Well, before John goes away, I think this is a perfect time. We have a new advertiser
Yes,
today.
we do.
And he is Dr. Nels. Dr. Nels has been taking care of our cats for years.
Yes, he has.
And we have had cats for years. And he does it remotely because he's in the Seattle area, and we are in Mount Shasta, California, which is about 600 miles away. But he can recalibrate your animals. And so we're going to be telling you more. You're going to be listening about Dr. Nels. He's a wonderful, wonderful man, and he's a wonderful, wonderful animal communicator.
Well,
and
he's
healer.
He's a remote healer, but he also works on location in the Seattle area. But since we live in Mount Shasta, he works with our animals remotely, and we're going to have him start working with us. And what I'm hearing Suki say, John, is that she needs an adjustment with Dr. Nels in order to handle in a more sophisticated way these new energies coming through. She's actually already looking more peaceful, but I feel like she needs a remote kind of chiropractic adjustment. So I hope that's helpful to you.
And his website is healingministryforanimals.com. I do have his phone number and email address, but you can email me at bob@robinalexis.com for more details. But otherwise, you guys out there in Radio Land, you can go to healingministryforanimals.com and find out all about Dr. Nels.
Yeah, and we'll be speaking more about that. My deceased cat Rumi's coming in. He wants to talk about Dr. Nels, but we'll do that later on in the show. John, any parting comments before we go to our next caller?
You both are awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, John. Namaste.
Thank you, John. We're going, well, first of all, let me give you the phone number if you want to talk to Robin today about your animals, about your deceased friends or parents, or anything metaphysically. Give us a call now. The toll-free number is 425-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Take those numbers down. Give us a call now. There is a line open. And we are going to go to Gina from Bremerton, Washington. Gina, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. Gina, you're on with Robin.
Hello. I called last week because my energy was low, and you introduced a new team of workers, divine workers.
Oh, yes.
To help me. And at that time, you mentioned there was something wrong with my back, or there was a lifetime something. Oh.
So how may I serve you today?
Yeah. What do you see in my back that...
Well, probably behind your fourth and fifth lumbar area, I'm seeing a circle. It's not a third-dimensional circle. It looks like more like a piece of paper. And on the piece of paper is some sort of sacred geometry. And it's information and insights that you calibrated, that's their word again, you calibrated your field to in previous incarnations that assisted your adrenal glands to be able to adapt to the divine feminine hormones and the divine feminine adrenaline. And so because of that, you were able to access higher octaves of energy. What we call it now, just to give it a definition, is fifth dimensional energy. Fifth dimensional energy causes no harm to us or anyone else. And so as I'm speaking to you, I'm watching that energy system that you used to use in previous incarnations. I'm watching it now start to merge with your energy in this time and space. And as it's doing that, it's sending signals to your body that are then going up over your head. They're going to your upper dimensional grids, and it's activating within the grids your cosmic DNA, and it's clearing out some energies that haven't been used for a really long time. And again, these are fifth dimensional energies. They're being referred to as the divine feminine. They're being referred to as coming from the divine feminine universe. And we're going to your monadic body. That's one of the 7 subtle bodies within the aura. It's also where I recognize the oversoul frequency. And that would mean that your system is, it's recalibrating all of your different lifetimes into like a wheel, so that rather than the information coming in a linear way where we might interpret it in the time frame of past, present, or future, it's synthesizing what you have learned in your soul experiences in your human form and otherwise through that monadic body. And then it's recalibrating the information down through your upper dimensional grids, reactivating your cosmic DNA, and bringing it right down through your crown chakra and down through your spine, going again down into that symbol that I'm seeing placed over your adrenals and kidney area back there. And that seems to be activating it some more. You're getting some really beautiful white light coming in here. This white light is bringing in medicine. It's bringing in medicine not only for yourself, but for other people as well. The people who have been carrying the dragon medicine in particular, there's a lot of, there you go, very nice. Your transmission coming through there is honoring your soul purpose and soul mission. And you may feel a strengthening in your legs because your legs look like they're shifting and getting stronger as you're receiving this information. And the reason why the guides that came in last week are telling me that it's recalibrating your electromagnetic field. So your system is shifting, it's coming into a homeostasis, and you're getting much stronger. It's going now it's past your legs and your feet, down, down, down into the core of Mother Earth, and connecting in with the beings within the causal body of Mother Earth. And again, these particular beings are very, very benevolent. And I'm being told that you've worked with these beings many, 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 many times. And they're telling me that this particular causal body frequency is causal body frequency for the divine feminine universe, meaning that the energy that is behind the very creation of that template of that universe is the system that you're aligning with. So you're connecting with it from below and above, and then synthesizing it in your own body in your own systems. There you go. Very nice. And you're starting to not only transmit it within your own morphogenetic field, in shifting your own biology to a state of health and well-being, you're also offering that communication out to those of us who are listening to you. So it's like there's a sound pattern, like the pebble dropped into the water of you, and then the ripple effect of that is coming out to those of us who are willing to receive this up-leveling in our own systems. Now, as this energy is coming through, I may begin to speak in light language. Beloveds, it is time for you to recognize that the star systems that you have waiting for have arrived. If your hearts are open, and your energetics are willing to receive, it is not only Gina who is receiving this energy. On this most potent day, of the last supermoon of 2019, in harmony with Mercury in retrograde, in a water sign, and that which you call the spring equinox, when the resurrection flame is so potent upon your earth, it is your opportunity, beloveds, to rebirth yourselves, to rebirth yourselves, with the universal laws of immortality. Step into this, unshed or unclothe yourselves, of the systems that have brought you to this point in time. Bow deeply to them, for they have sustained your light, until this moment in time. But for those of you who are willing to step up, and live in the fifth dimension, that known as Gina has opened the door. Blessings. Wow. Gina, I hope that was as good for you as it was for me.
I'm going to re-listen on YouTube.
Oh, boy. Oh, my gosh. And that's, I'm very glad that you said that. For people who don't know this, we do have archives of our show on YouTube. You can go to robinalexis.com and click on the link, listen live, and you'll find the YouTube link.
The YouTube channel, and you just click on that, and it goes right to ours. And there's probably 100, 200 shows that you can listen to on there.
And you can subscribe, which means that when the link is posted up, you'll get a message, and then you can listen to it right away. Thank you.
When the radio show is put up.
What did I speak?
Well, you link.
Oh, yeah, link.
Okay.
Yeah, LinkedIn, baby. Let's link into this vibe.
So anyway, let me be clear. The radio show usually gets up later this evening, Wednesday night, and you can go to robinalexis.com, click on the YouTube channel, and we'll be right there. And then you can listen to all our old shows right from that same place.
Gina, thank you for bringing through that sacred geometry. That was beautiful, and thank you, Suki and John. Great call so far on the show. Love it. Thank you
so much.
Give us a call now. Talk to Robin after the break. And Larona and Sam, we will get back to you in just a few minutes. This is Mystic Radio.
When is the last time that you felt joy-filled and free in your own body, mind, and emotions? That energy of joy in you is what I assist you to reset and restore. I'm Joy Air, and my company is Freedom with Joy. And I sponsor Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. What is Freedom with Joy? I assist people to get rid of their baggage without having to analyze or relive it. It's just gone, and you get your life back. Joy is an energy, and everything in the world has energy. Our bodies are no exception. When you have emotional baggage from the past, it blocks you from living your full life of love and joy. I'm a certified practitioner of Dr. Bradley Nelson's energy healing modalities, the emotion code and the body code. This work quite often often produces marvelous results and wonderful benefits, so you can be free to live in abundant health, love, and happiness. These tools are not meant to replace any medical treatment, but if your body or mind is feeling heavy instead of joy-filled, let me assist you to relieve your burdens and lighten your spirit. Openings for new clients are filling up, so grab this opportunity to schedule a session with me. Call now to schedule your appointment for a free discovery call. 360-582-6595. That's 360-582-6595. You too could experience freedom with joy.
As some of you might already know, Robin Alexis is experiencing a loss of her voice, and she'll return to Mystic Radio when she's able to. During this time, Robin, who is a Reiki master, is offering a new service called Your Personalized Remote Reiki Week. Robin will send you personalized, focused Reiki for 1 hour a day, Monday through Friday. With this special remote Reiki package, Robin will text you every day after she sends you your remote Reiki session and tell you what she saw clairvoyantly while working on your energy systems. Her clients who have used this service have had tremendous results. She only takes one client each week, so call 530-859-2499 to schedule your private remote Reiki week with Robin Alexis. Call 530-859-2499 now to get scheduled.
Are you aware that you can use the Mystic Radio archives just like an audio tarot deck? Robin Alexis invites you to her website, robinalexis.com. Click the About Mystic Radio tab, then click on Listen Now. That's where you'll find the archive of hundreds of past Mystic Radio programs. Then quiet yourself. Put your hands in the prayer position in front of your heart with feet flat on the floor. Now, take a deep breath. Ask your intuition which program date you need to listen to in order to get the answers to your questions and concerns. Many people have told Robin they've received miraculous healings from the Mystic Radio archives. To continue your healing, you may be guided by your intuition to return to the archives and repeat this process. When Robin Alexis does this herself, she receives impeccable spiritual guidance that she's put into practice. So what are you waiting for? Go to robinalexis.com and use the archives of Mystic Radio for your own personal audio tarot deck. What have you got to lose? You might just get the answers you're looking for. That's robinalexis.com.
You're listening to an encore edition of Mystic Radio, originally recorded in March of 2019. Robin will return as soon as her voice returns, so listen every week for an announcement of her return date.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical Mount Shasta. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio. And to get in touch with Robin for sessions, you can give us a call. And I'll take this number down, 530-859-2499, because Robin is about to tell you something very special.
It's my birthday, so I'm doing a Robin Alexis birthday bash. And when I say it's my birthday, it's not today, it's the end of the month. But March is my birthday month, and I'm so excited and Bob's calming me down because I'm so excited. But what I'm going to do for my birthday is I'm going to gift the Mystic Radio audience with $100 off my readings. And you can purchase up to 3, and you can use them anytime you want in the next year. So if you've been thinking about having a session with me and you would like to have them $100 off, then you can call Bob at 530-859-2499. And I truly look forward to being of service to you. And I also want to remind people that it is a full moon, and I do a meditation. Go to robinalexis.com and look up full moon meditation, and you can join me this evening for that. And you just heard about Dr. Nels, and I want to tell you that our deceased cat, Rumi, came through while we've been live on the air, and he wants to do a promotion for Dr. Nels, because before Rumi passed over, we had Dr. Nels work with him, and when he helped him prepare himself to cross over, he was able to maintain contact with and through me. So we still have contact with Rumi. So if your animal, you want to keep your animal like on a maintenance program to keep him healthy, which is what we do with Dr. Nels, or you want to have him help with any situation, healing crisis going on with the animal, or they're getting ready to cross over. All things Dr. Nels helps with. He's amazing.
So, to be very clear.
Yeah, to be clear, I'm not clear today.
Robin's birthday offer is $100 off her regular readings. You can use these anytime in the next year to Robin's birthday next year, which is the end of March. You can buy a maximum of 3 of these, and they're on a first-come, first-served basis. So this offer can be withdrawn at any time. So if you're interested in setting up some readings, and you can get 1, 2, or 3 through the end of March 2020, give us a call, 530-859-2499.
And my mom, as you know, is deceased. She's coming through, and she's saying that she worked really hard to have me be born on March 31st because she didn't want me to be an April Fool's baby. And she's saying to all you guys, if you don't take advantage of this $100 off and you've been thinking about having a session with me, then who's going to be the fool on April Fool's Day? That's from Shirley.
So it's got to be done before Robin's birthday, March 31st.
That's right. And don't forget to call Dr. Nels to help your animals.
Okay, so let's get back to our callers. We have Lorana from Hawaii.
Ooh.
Lorana, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You are on with Robin Alexis.
Yeah, thank you. Happy pre-birthday.
Thank you. How may I serve you?
Well, I'm feeling really kind of frustrated and a little down today. I came to Hawaii a few months ago, actually Maui, and I thought it was a calling, but I'm not happy being here, and it's been difficult, and I'm trying to come up with a solution and next steps and things like that. And I just feel like I'm in the sense of like struggle and like I'm caught in like the muck and mire, like it looks like
yes. I'm sorry. I got to answer you. First of all, and I am hearing you, or I think I'm hearing you. What I am hearing is that when you went there, you picked up the feelings of the earth there, and you picked up the feelings of the ancestors there, and there's a deep place of where they're feeling frustrated and they're feeling down, and it does look like you've become completely enmeshed in that energy. And what I'm feeling is that, it's very overwhelming. I'm going to have Bob play the gong in a moment to see if we can do anything to help. And the other thing I'm getting through you is that you're feeling the fall of Lemuria. And you're feeling the vibrations of those who were visionaries at the time who saw and felt it coming. And, did whatever they could to disperse the energy technology to get it held and remembered. And so to me, you look like you're going way, way back in what you're holding energetically. And my feeling is if you either go further back so that you're going pre-Lemurians even coming to that continent, that maybe you can go back in time and get to the place where the energy essence is pure, and then see if you can reweave that back. No, it's too thick in there. Okay, so let's see if we can call in someone to assist you. Okay, so the being who's coming through is a being known as Mighty Victory. Are you familiar with Mighty Victory?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so the same way that when Christ came, Maitreya came. When Saint Germain came, he brought Mighty Victory with him. And the name speaks for itself, that whenever Mighty Victory is stepping in that all things are victorious. So what you are about to do, whether it's on the air or off the air, you ultimately were called to that area, and you will be victorious in recalibrating whatever it is that you're doing there. What Mighty Victory wants you to know is that in his perception, United States of America is the child of Saint Germain. And one of the aspects of the child, or say a body part of the child of America where you are, is wounded. It's like taking a bullet to itself, and it's bleeding profusely. And there's like all these energy hands that are over the wound, trying to hold it from bleeding out. And as I speak these words to you, I'm seeing the whales. And the whales are coming in, and the image that they're showing me is they're being beached. And I see you getting on the back of a whale. And I see you trying to be like a whale whisperer and to get the whales to go back in the water. And the whale's eyes are really sad. And the whale says, we can't go back in the water. The food system has been too polluted from the plastics and whatever that's in the waters. And so I see you lifting your arms up over your head, like you're opening up and asking for yourself to be a vessel of the solution to whatever is going on. And I see you capturing something. I don't know where you got it from, but I see you taking it in your hands, and I see you rubbing it around the head of the whale. And then I see you massaging the back of the whale. And as this particular whale that you're working with is receiving whatever this energy is that you brought forth, it's communicating to the other whales, and it's communicating to the other cellular systems. And what I'm hearing that you're bringing through is the long wave. You're bringing through the long wave and the protoplasmic frequencies of the cells of life. And you're also bringing in the energy that Gina brought in the call earlier, the sacred geometry and the recalibration. And then you're going in and you're bringing in what Suki and John brought in on the call. And you're like taking these ingredients and you're doing something very, very sacred with this whale who is working with you on that land. And now I'm beginning to feel a clearing of the energy. And I feel that you don't feel things right away because you feel into what needs to be healed, and I'm already feeling into what the healing medicine is. So I'm not going to ask you what you're feeling, but I am going to ask you to recognize that you didn't make a mistake going to where you are, and that the job that you are doing there is huge, and that if you can continue to open to the beautiful energy that's coming through today and allow it to be medicinal, and give it to the whale, because that is your job, is to give it to the whale, and then it will move along from there. So, wow. Thank you so much for your call. Many, many blessings to you.
Thanks for the call. This is Mystic Radio. We will be back after these messages.
When is the last time that you felt joy-filled and free in your own body, mind, and emotions? That energy of joy in you is what I assist you to reset and restore. I'm Joy Air, and my company is Freedom with Joy. And I sponsor Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. What is Freedom with Joy? I assist people to get rid of their baggage without having to analyze or relive it. It's just gone, and you get your life back. Joy is an energy, and everything in the world has energy. Our bodies are no exception. When you have emotional baggage from the past, it blocks you from living your full life of love and joy. I'm a certified practitioner of Dr. Bradley Nelson's energy healing modalities, the emotion code and the body code. This work quite often produces marvelous results and wonderful benefits, so you can be free to live in abundant health, love, and happiness. These tools are not meant to replace any medical treatment, but if your body or mind is feeling heavy instead of joy-filled? Let me assist you to relieve your burdens and lighten your spirit. Openings for new clients are filling up, so grab this opportunity to schedule a session with me. Call now to schedule your appointment for a free discovery call. 360-582-6595. That's 360-582-6595. You too could experience freedom with joy.
As some of you might already know, Robin Alexis is experiencing a loss of her voice, and she'll return to Mystic Radio when she's able to. During this time, Robin, who is a Reiki master, is offering a new service called Your Personalized Remote Reiki Week. Robin will send you personalized, focused Reiki for 1 hour a day, Monday through Friday. With this special remote Reiki package, Robin will text you every day after she sends you your remote Reiki session and tell you what she saw clairvoyantly while working on your energy systems. Her clients who have used this service have had tremendous results. She only takes one client each week, so call 530-859-2499 to schedule your private remote Reiki week with Robin Alexis. Call 530-859-2499 now to get scheduled. You're listening to an encore edition of Mystic Radio, originally recorded in March of 2019. Robin will return as soon as her voice returns, so listen every week for an announcement of her return date.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio from mystical Mount Shasta. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio, and who you hear in the background is the Mystical Robin. Now, to get in touch with us for one-on-one sessions, you can give us a call. I'll take this number down, 530-859-2499. You can check out our website, robinalexis.com, for details. You can follow Robin on Facebook at Robin Alexis, and here's her birthday offer. Her birthday is the end of March 31st, so Robin is offering $100 off her regular price of her regular readings. You can purchase a maximum of 3, and they're on a first-come, first-served basis. We're going to run this till her birthday unless we get such a response that we are going to pull it. So do it now. If you're thinking about it, you can buy 1, 2, or 3. And again, this offer can be withdrawn at any time. So give us a call now, 530-859-2499, to get in special birthday offer from Robin. Let's get back to some of our calls. And we have got Sam on line 4. Sam, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You are on with Robin Alexis.
Is that me?
Are you Sam?
I'm Sim, S-I-M, Sim.
Oh, good.
Okay, well, Sim, let's go. You're on Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. How can we serve you today?
I wanted to know if you can think of anything that might help my husband. He has diabetes.
Oh, instantly I'm seeing past life issues presenting. I'm getting quite an image of him as a lordly figure. It was during a lifetime when royalty, like kings, in which I'm suspecting he was, it was important for them to express their royalty and their wealth by being obese. And so I'm seeing, it must have been medieval times, because I'm seeing those huge tables where all the big plates of food that you see in the movies, and you know, they're eating, like just eating and eating and eating, and I'm actually seeing some belly dancers performing in front of him. And so let's find out why this particular, okay, he's turning to you. So you, oh gosh, poor guy. He was married to you in this lifetime, and I see him turning to you, and he choked on a bone, and I can see you like pounding him on his back. You really did love him very, very much in that lifetime, as you do in this lifetime. And I'm seeing that he didn't make it, and that was not seen as an auspicious thing for him to choke on food in a big party, in a situation like that. It felt like it was some sort of a curse. And so whether it was or it wasn't, there's a hold on that vibration. So I'm going to go to him in that lifetime. I'm letting him know that we're from the future and that you're still his wife, even though it's not that lifetime. And I'm asking him to see that he was concerned before he died that he would bring bad energy to his people, and he really loved his people. And so I'm letting him know that that was a belief system, and that can be laid down, that there wasn't anybody cursing anybody. He just choked on a bone. It happens to people when they're eating sometimes. And that his spirit is coming forth. He's taking your hand. Actually, you've got a little bit of your energy back there too, because you were concerned for him. So let's have your high selves with the overlighting divas of your Akashic records go back and get both of you and bring in a soul retrieval and bring in a lot of peace and prosperity and love, and let you guys know that you're safe then, you're safe now. And there we go, the energy's starting to shift. So, okay, Sim. So, what I recommend for you is to join me in the meditation tonight. If you can go to my website, robinalexis.com, and check out the full moon meditation. I'm going to continue to send energy to you and your husband during that meditation to get you really strong and healed in the presence of now. What is your husband's first name, if you don't mind telling me, so I can pray for him and work with him? Sim. What is your husband's name?
Eli.
Eli. Okay, great. I will send you healing tonight to continue with the soul retrieval. Thank you so much for your call.
Let's go to Rich from Seattle. Rich, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You're on with Robin Alexis.
Hi, Rich. How may I serve you? Yes, how may I serve you?
Yes, you've helped me before with some heart issues, and I'm going to be taking advantage of your birthday special. Thank you.
Oh, good.
Currently, I'm having a lot of anxiety. Seems health-related in my abdomen, and so I'm fearing cancer, and it's affecting my dreams and mornings, and so I'm just kind of wondering if it's physical, emotional, or spiritual.
What I'm getting is a possession is it. I can actually see that the thing in you. So I'm going to ask it, I'm going to look into its eyes here and see if it will be sent along to its own high self. It looks, no, it's very confrontive. Okay, so I'm going to call in Hanuman and Neem Karoli Baba, Master Christ Jesus, Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael is getting it and encapsulating it. And he's not only encapsulating it, he's showing me that it like left some energy in you. So we're going to call in some assistance here. Actually, that's Master Christ Jesus is coming in, and he's giving you a blessing. I can feel him putting his left hand behind your heart area, and his right hand is over your third eye. And he's giving you a very special blessing, and that is cleansing and purifying out the energy that was left behind by that thing. And now I'm going into your root chakra, and there is a lot of fear in your root chakra, so that would be that emotional frequency. And the fear that I'm seeing in there, none of it is yours. It feels like it's ancestral, so we're going to go to that familial pattern. And I'm seeing that there are a lot of your ancestors. These are coming in on the patriarchal side. Your father's mother's line. A little bit your father's mother's, excuse me, it doesn't matter. So what I'm seeing is that your ancestors have had a predisposition to, when they get to a certain fear frequency around scarcity, that this type of demonic presence moves in and inhabits the field. So the ancestral frequency is very strong in here for that to have a reaction formation in your body. So there's a being who's coming in, and it's the overlighting diva of your health, is standing and facing your biological DNA in those particular lines, and saying that the healing that you just received, if they also want to receive it, you can cleanse and purify and heal and bless the energy 7 generations back and 7 generations forward. And I do feel a doorway opening And I do feel the healing. There it goes. It's moving right through your field. That's beautiful, Rich. And again, I may move into some light language here. It's very beautiful. There it goes. There's no light language. It's just healing in the inner plane. And I can feel you getting stronger. And Rich, I know you are sometimes someone who feels energy because you took my class. So are you feeling anything right now or not? Just say yes or no. You're okay, good. All right. Now I'm also hearing that this is another very, very powerful surrogate healing today on Mystic Radio with the potent full moon and spring equinox, very strong resurrection flame energy. And so I'm feeling the healing in my own ancestral line, 7 generations back and 7 generations forward. Rich, thank you so much for calling into the show. May we all be blessed with healing today. That was beautiful. Heart to heart, soul to soul. Namaste.
We'll talk to you again.
We're going to go to Jean from Kirkland. Jean, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You are on with Robin Alexis. And Jean, we're coming to the end of the show, so could you be really clear and succinct with what you want Robin to help you with?
Thank you.
Okay, Jean, you're on.
I'm ready to say happy birthday to Robin for the end of the month, and today's my birthday, so I have a special birthday blessing. I've been working very much on my health this past year, and I'd really like to spring forward with any divine guidance you have and blessing for my health.
Well, first of all, happy birthday. And what I'm seeing is a rebirth is important for you to experience for yourself. So what you can do is imagine that in the crook of your own left arm, you're holding your own newborn self, and allow yourself to look into the eyes of that little baby and let that little baby feel the divine love flowing through you into the baby's eyes, and then feel the divine love flowing from the baby's eyes looking into yours, soul gazing into each other's eyes. I want you to tell the baby that you've come for this baby. You realize that this part of your newborn self was never born because the energy it needed wasn't on the planet yet, and now it is, and you've come back to get her. And I don't know about you, but I'm feeling the energy coming in as she's feeling you and knowing it's time for her to come and be with you. Are you feeling this also, Jean?
I'm feeling very sentimental, very sentimental.
And once again, Jean, I'm hearing for myself and other people, this is a very powerful surrogate healing today, whether it's your birthday or not. This can be a day of rebirth to each of us. Take the time to hold our newborn selves in the crook of our left arm and bond with them and bring them forward, because the energy that has come to us is now here, and those parts of us can come and be with us in the presence of now. Very, very beautiful energy. Very, very beautiful energy. You look like you're encapsulated in a diamond white crystal light, and so mote it be. Beloved, thank you for your call. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. This is Mystica Radio, and we will be back after these messages.
When is the last time that you felt joy-filled and free in your own body, mind, and emotions? That energy of joy in you is what I assist you to reset and restore. I'm Joy Air, and my company is Freedom with Joy, and I sponsor Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. What is Freedom with Joy? I assist people to get rid of their baggage without having to analyze or relive it. It's just gone, and you get your life back. Joy is an energy, and everything in the world has energy. Our bodies are no exception. When you have emotional baggage from the past, it blocks you from living your full life of love and joy. I'm a certified practitioner of Dr. Bradley Nelson's energy healing modalities, the emotion code and the body code. This work quite often produces marvelous results and wonderful benefits, so you can be free to live in abundant health, love, and happiness. These tools are not meant to replace any medical treatment, but if your body or mind is feeling heavy instead of joy-filled, let me assist you to relieve your burdens and lighten your spirit. Openings for new clients are filling up, so grab this opportunity to schedule a session with me. Call now to schedule your appointment for a free discovery call. 3 360-582-6595. That's 360-582-6595. You too could experience freedom with joy.
As some of you might already know, Robin Alexis is experiencing a loss of her voice, and she'll return to Mystic Radio when she's able to. During this time, Robin, who is a Reiki master, is offering a new service called Your Personalized Remote Reiki Week. Robin will send you personalized, focused Reiki for 1 hour a day, Monday through Friday. With this special remote Reiki package, Robin will text you every day after she sends you your remote Reiki session and tell you what she saw clairvoyantly while working on your energy systems. Her clients who have used this service have had tremendous results. She only takes one client each week, so call 530-859-2499 to schedule your private remote Reiki week with Robin Alexis. Call 530-859-2499 now to get scheduled.
This is Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. Call me at 530-859-2499 for the $100 off readings with Robin Alexis. Thanks to all our wonderful listeners. You make the show what it is.
Thank you for listening to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. I'm Joy Air, and my company, Freedom with Joy, and producer Eric Ryder have brought you today's program. Tune in next Wednesday at 12 noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. One of these Wednesdays we will be announcing when Robin Alexis will be back live.